Hi friends, today we are going to see the concept about CSV files. Okay, CSV files. CSV in the sense, comma separated value. See, comma separated values. This is what the expansion of CSV file. Okay, CSV file, comma separated values. Okay, fine. See what exactly this CSV file is useful in our case. See, CBSE included this CSV file and the pickle module. Both two are modules only, which is having so many functionalities in order to access the file content. Okay, this CSV specifically for accessing the tabular format data. Tabular format in the sense worksheets in Excel, whatever you are typing in words, it's combination of rows and columns, right? That one, or database. Database, if you see number, name, class, section, basic, salary, like that separation will be there. So in order to access these kind of tabular format data, we are using this CSV file separately. Okay. See, for example, first I list out the sample. We'll assume that already one file is there. That file we are going to access. First accessing will see, mean reading will see. Okay. The sample data, okay, number, name, class. So I hope you people can see. Yes. Number is 1, name Jayant, and the class LKG. Okay. Second, 2, Vivin. Okay. Class is pre-KG. Okay. So here 2% data are there. Okay, in this data separated by comma, we'll assume that this data stored in a file. This data stored in a file. Okay, we'll keep the file name as brinjalik dot py, Python file. Yeah, we can access even Python files. Okay, see here actually 2 records are there. I'll tell you, because this is not 2 records. This heading also we are going to consider as a first record. Okay, okay. Now the file name is brinjalik.py. Okay, that can be anything, even text file or anything. But what is the meaning is, you can access this kind of comma separated value which is stored in Excel or some other file. Even notepad you open, type on 10 or 20 students or employee details like this, name, number, basic, salary, like any kind of details separated by comma, and list of records are available. Those kind of records can be accessed using this CSV module. Okay, we have a specific module CSV. Using this CSV we can access even different way. Okay, fine. See, so already we have this brinjalik file. Already we have this file. So we'll write a small coding to read first, how to read this data and how we are going to display, we'll see. In order to read, see, we have to first import CSV. See, we are importing CSV. What is the meaning of import? Import is a statement to bring this module, specific module for our environment for our program, which we are going to write. For that we need few functionalities. That functionalities are available inside this CSV module. Okay, so when you are importing this CSV, you can access the functionalities which are present inside this CSV. Okay, fine. Now F, which is equal to open, we are opening the file, this brinjali dot py. See, F, which is equal to open bracket, inside double quote or single quote, you have to specify the file name. Okay, and you see here I did not specify any mode. For example, read or write mode we have to specify, right? Here I did not specify any mode. Yeah, that's not a problem, because by default data file handling will take by default read mode. Okay, fine. Now what is exactly the split up? I hope you people are clear. Still once again I will tell you. See, this open function is used to connect this file, then that reference will go and store inside this F. Okay, so now this F is considered as a file stream object. Through this object only we are going to access the content which is present inside this brinjalik.py. Okay, fine. Now the data is available inside, the data brought inside F. Fine. Now we are going to take data which is equal to CSV.reader. This reader is a function, and see, I am giving F. See, CSV module, in this module we are accessing now reader function, and as a parameter you are taking this F as a parameter. So you can read the content which are present inside this F, that will go and store inside this data. Okay, fine. And you see this reader function, there is two parameters. First parameter is from where you are going to get the data, and the second parameter is delimiter. So here by default delimiter is comma, because comma separated file only even we are going to access. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. We have read the data brought into here the variable data. Now we can print this on a screen. How? For row in data. For row in data. Data means the data which you read through reader object. Okay, fine. This print. See, I am giving simply print row. Without any format, directly I am giving simply print row. Okay, this is one way of printing only. We can print even this method. What will happen, I will explain. Okay, then after completing everything, after printing everything, we have to close the file which we opened. F.close. Okay, this is about a simple program to access the data like a tabular form. Okay, so in order to access this tabular form data only, we are using this CSV file, that you keep it in mind. For that we have to import CSV module. Why? Because when you are importing only, you can access the functionalities which are present inside this module. Okay, then I am connecting this brinjalik.py is a Python file which contains two records. Okay, fine. That we are storing inside a file stream object. Yes, F. Okay. Then using CSV.reader, reader is an object. Okay, through this file content, the file F is there now, that is file stream object, that will get read by this reader, that will go and store inside variable data. Now through this data you can access the data row wise, mean one record you can access, and that can be printed on a screen. Okay, After printing everything, we are closing the content. Okay, here we need to discuss further. See, simply I gave print without any format. How this data will get printed, sample. When you are printing without any format, because whatever we are accessing and printing, by default Python is string format only. So you have to specify some print format in order to get the data properly. Okay. Now when you are printing this way, how the data will get printed, See, the same data, see, number, comma, name, comma, class. Everything is surrounded with single quote or double quote. And see, I am telling you again, in this data, actually here there are 2 records are there, but we have to consider this as 3 records only. Why? Because these records only we need, actually these records only will get printed on a screen also, fine. But at the same time, this records, this field belongs to what we need to know. That is why this number, name, class also we have to store and keep it as a first record. Okay, so in this file, this brinjali.py file, assuming that 3 records are there, okay, fine. How these 3 records going to print, now we will see. Then 1, comma, Jayanth, comma, LKG, and everything surrounded with this single code. The same way 2, comma, Vivin, surrounded with single code, pre-KG. See, separated by comma, okay, but everything surrounded with single code like a string format, and it will print like a list. See, string inside the list. This format only basically when you are printing barely will get printed. Okay, but actually you need exactly what is there in this content alone we need. Okay, and string mean you can get using that single code, but even numbers and all should get print separately, number only now. Okay, that we must have, right? Okay, then in that case, see what we can do is this print format is, this print function is having separate format. If you print such a way, you can print separately as a which way we require. See, nothing, it's very simple. You just write, see, print. I am getting each and every column mean field separately. See, row of 0, comma, row of 1, comma, row of 2. You see there how many columns are there? That many you have to go, and the location value mean the starting field mean 0 only. The second field name is 1, and third field class is 2. Okay, in this case exactly what is there on the screen will get printed, and you will not get this kind of single quotes and all. For string it will print as a string format, single quote or double quote, but for the number it will print like a number only when you are accessing separately. Okay, and also we have another one format also. We have another one format, pakka. Why? Because see, this is a record, okay, and when record is getting printed on a screen, you should know some specific mean a difference between one to another field. Okay, we need pakka for better understanding. In that case, we can go with another print. I hope you people can see. Yes, fine. Print, see, double quote, %5 yes. Again, I close to double quote, then percentage row of 0. Okay, then comma, double quote, percentage 10 and percentage 10 yes, double quote, then percentage row of 1. Okay, and again same way. Then for the third one, double quote open, percentage 5 yes, here percentage row of 2, and finally close. Now you see, I think that last one, okay, you can understand, I hope. See, now if you print in this format, mean percentage 5 yes along with that first field value. Second one, percentage 10 yes. Actually percentage yes means it's a string. We are mean whatever we are getting as a string format only, and we are allocating space for each field. Okay, so one will get printed with 5 spaces, and the second name will get printed with 10 spaces, and this class LKG or UKG, that class will get printed with 5 spaces. You can specify the space, mean how much space you need to leave in between these fields also you can specify using this print format. Fine. See here. See, so far what we have seen is the topic is CSV file. What we can do using this CSV file? CSV file used to access or store tabular type of data, mean like a spreadsheets. Spreadsheet mean worksheet, how we are typing there in spreadsheets as a row and column. Okay, those kind of data can be accessed, processed, read, write, all the things we can do using CSV file. Okay, in order to access here, first we need to import CSV module. Why we are importing? When you are importing only you can access all the functionalities which are present inside the module. Then F is equal to open, the file name you specify from where you are going to read, mean from where you have the data that you have to specify here. I did not specify here mode read. You can specify if you want, not a problem, but by default read only. So if you are not specifying, not a problem. Fine. Now the data connected with this file stream that you are going to read using this reader object which is present inside CSV module. So CSV dot reader of this F. So data will get read through this reader object that will go and store inside the variable data. And now using this for loop you can iterate this data record wise one by one. You can access and print. Suppose 100 records are there, 100 can be accessed like this way. And you see, first I used simple print format. So far what we are doing, same way. When you are printing, print row mean what? Instead of I gave row, you can give anything. Okay, here row, that row only I am giving here. So print row mean as such what is there on a screen will get printed, but still whatever you are reading as a string format, so even a number and letter, everything will get printed as a string format and as a list. String inside the list, this format only will get printed. We will not get exactly what is there. Okay, in this way. See normally okay, Jayanti mean okay, Vivin. That alone if single code is correct. But everything will become a single code inside a list like that will get printed. Okay. So if you need to print your print format, you need to do different way. Perfectly mean, yeah, we have an option. So two different print format I listed here. First one is accessing column wise. First column, second column, third column. The first field, second field, third field. That is what row of 0, first column. Row of 1, second column. Row of 2, third column. That can be printed like this. And what will happen when you are doing this? It will print as such what is there on a screen, but without any space. It will leave maybe one space. It won't print enough space. Okay. So if you want to print one here and after 5 space, after leaving 5 space name, then again if you want to leave one more 5 space for the next class, you can go with the format we have. This is belongs to a C language only. Print, see inside the double quote, percentage yes we have to give. That in between percentage and yes, you can specify the number of space you need to provide for the specific field. I am giving 5 for the first field. Okay. Then percentage, you see instead of comma here I am giving percentage row of 0. Here this is for first column. And second column, inside this double quote, percentage 10s, 10 space, I am leaving for the second column. Then percentage row 1. Fine. Same way, for in order to print the third column, again inside the double quote, percentage 5 yes. Then percentage row of 2. Like that, one by one, keep on, you can go. If suppose 10 fields are there, mean keep on, you can give continuously this way. In this way, you can print the content with format also. Okay, fine. Okay, but today we have seen from the CSV file reading alone. Okay, reading content alone. In order to write, we have to go with the writer object. That we will see again in the next class. Okay, thank you.